Hello, Aquarius. This is G. You are watching Allastrology. I'm going to go over the eclipse for you. We're also going to talk about a new beginning for you after the eclipse, which will be further into the month of November. Things start to look up. It's a new moon, and we're going to find out where these things happen in your life. Lunar eclipse, the blood moon lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse in Taurus, fourth house, typically. Okay. So when I say fourth house, this is home. This is family. The moon itself is feminine. Okay. It's soft. It's warm. It's nurturing, is watery. So it is emotional. So it's feelings, emotional satisfactions, emotional needs, emotional security. What do we need for emotional security? If we think about moon and it representing the past, which it does, we can also realize maybe how things from our childhood or possibly another time, another experience, and then a feeling connected to that. But not just a feeling, but people and places and events possibly. Sometimes you can meet people and there's just that connection, right? So like the moon plays a role in that because there's a feeling you have when you're around those people. And it's like you just don't understand, or you're like, God, I feel like I've known them my whole life, or they just feel like family in some way, in another, whatever we want to call it, another form, another shape, another lifetime, a parallel time, whatever the heck that is, that isn't what we understand to be our present now moment. There was a connectivity, and that connectivity still exists. We're talking about Taurus energy, right? And so that's attachments, right? But Taurus and Scorpio run along the same line of energy. Scorpio is like that soul's history because it's Pluto as its ruler, Mars and Pluto. So we've got that part, thing happening, which severing those bonds, just realizing this once was our shared value. Like we valued this, for that energy. It's highly energetic, deeply energetic Scorpio. Taurus, on the other hand, is the opposite. So it's really usually tangible, material, my money, my income, right? Something I can see. But Taurus can also be something we can't see because ultimately it's my values and worthiness. So it's a value you hold. Love, self-worth, self-love, the love for another. It can be that energy. So it's my values. And so we're releasing because it's a total lunar eclipse. Every time we hear the word moon, it's a completion. This eclipse is really, really close to the North Node, which is your future. So it's like, wait a minute. So we're doing a completion, a releasing, a let go, right? But then it's like if the North Node's there and it's about the future, to make room for our new so that we can receive, right? Because that's Taurus energy. Think Venus. When you hear Taurus, think Venus, because Venus rules the sign of Taurus energy, which is also why it's about love, right? Venus is a co-ruler of Taurus and Libra energy, right? Partnerships, significant one-on-one partnerships. So Taurus is desires, right? Like who and what you desire. Uranus, there's the surprise. So there could be some shocks and surprises with our values. When I say home and feelings and the moon and the emotions, it's mom and it's family. When we think about what kind of people those could be, think of a mother breastfeeding a child. So food is a big deal. Creature comforts too, again, comes into play here. Now, Uranus, well, this is your ruler, right? So when we think about that, it's the awakener. It's expect the unexpected. It's I'm rebellious, but yet I'm unconventional. So below the video, I'll have all the degrees for those of you who like to pay attention to the degrees in your chart. Again, if you don't know and you want to know, just comment below.